The first thought you have in the morning is not just a fleeting idea, it is the foundation upon which your entire day is built. It's easy to overlook this, to wake up and immediately slip into old patterns of thinking, letting stress, worry, or routine dictate your mindset before you even set your feet on the floor. But the truth is, your mind is most impressionable in the first few moments after waking. Your brain moves from the restorative states of sleep into theta and alpha waves, the same states where deep learning and subconscious programming occur. This means that what you tell yourself in those first moments has the power to shape not just your mood, but your focus, your energy, and your outcomes for the rest of the day. Cortisol rises, your breath shortens, and your body prepares for a day of reactivity rather than creation. Without realizing it, you enter survival mode, and from that space, you are no longer leading your life, you are simply responding to it. But if you wake up and consciously choose your first thought, something different happens. You reclaim control, you set an intention, you remind your mind and body that you are not at the mercy of circumstances, you are the creator of them. Most people don't realize how much of their day is shaped by unconscious momentum. They wake up thinking about the same worries they had yesterday, checking their phone for external validation, scrolling through news or messages that instantly set their emotional state. Before they even take a deep breath, their minds are cluttered, occupied with things they didn't consciously choose to focus on, and yet this is what determines the quality of their day. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you begin your day, and that starts with the first thought. Imagine waking up and instead of defaulting to stress, you take a breath and tell yourself, today, I decide how I feel. Today, I choose clarity. I choose confidence. I choose to create instead of react. That shift may seem small, but its impact is profound because your thoughts create electrical signals in the brain. Those signals influence your emotions, and those emotions dictate your actions. When you begin your day with intention, you direct the energy of your mind rather than letting it run on autopilot. Science shows us that the brain is malleable. It is constantly rewiring itself based on repeated thoughts and experiences. If your first thought every morning is, I don't have enough time, or I'm already behind, your brain strengthens the neural pathways that support stress and lack. But if your first thought is one of gratitude, of possibility, of confidence, your brain builds pathways that support abundance, clarity, and self-belief. You are literally shaping the way you perceive reality. Now, some people will hear this and say, but I can't control what I think first thing in the morning. My mind just starts running. And that's exactly the point. If you don't consciously choose your first thought, your subconscious will choose it for you. And chances are it will choose based on old habits, past worries, or external influences. But the moment you bring awareness to it, the moment you realize that you are not just the thinker, but the observer of your thoughts, you regain power. You start training your mind instead of being trained by it. So what can you do? The simplest practice is to decide before you go to sleep what your first thought will be. Make it something empowering, something that shifts your state the moment you wake up. It could be as simple as, I am grateful for another day, or I am in control of my thoughts and emotions, or today I will bring my best self forward. The specific words matter less than the energy behind them, because the way you start your morning is the way you condition your mind for the rest of the day.